Emba, as Iowa State owns the opening tip. Cyclones with their standard starting 5 as they go right away to Krooks, who will put it in for 2. And as before mentioned, Iowa State on a roll. This time Krooks misses, gets her own putback. A stat stuffer indeed. Audie Krooks has all 4, along with Sarah Kanta, Hermoso, and Mbemba, all starting today here for Northern Illinois. And the Huskies get on the board quickly as Sorensen, the freshman out of nearby Waukee, gets the basket.
Well, Cyclone fans, if they didn't have a roster available, might have been wondering why Robinson received such a nice applause during that starting of lineups. But it's like you said, she's from just down the road, played in the CIML, had a nice career.
So Polk out on the floor here for Iowa State as the inbounds comes to Brown. The floater, good, fading away for Brown.
Good look at the Addie Brown skill set.
Hermoso goes to the high post. And now the shot, can't get it to fall. Polk will do that. They go right away to Krooks to Jackson. Audie guarded one-on-one. The fadeaway goes through for Krooks. Now 10 on the shot clock here for the Huskies. And now they realize that shot clock winding down. Lekaken will launch and hit from 3. Scene.
Time winding down on that shot clock. Look awfully smooth.
Haddad will go to Mbemba at the high post. Now the handoff, looking to work with it. Lacine. And how about Keika on the scene? The graduate from Puerto Rico turning out here this afternoon, and we're all tied up at 9. Krooks, great feed, great finish.
Oh, and I love the penetration by Jada Williams.
Leading the way here now with 4 for Northern Illinois. Hare for 3.
And just a really smart pass there by Addie Brown at the top of the key. Everybody for the Huskies might have thought that she was going to make another post entry pass to Audie, but instead she throws that beautiful skip pass right into the shooting pocket of McKenzie. So McKenzie just has to catch and shoot.
Wilson with the entry to Krooks. And finish. 3 for the Huskies. In fact, would prefer to be called that. Here's Jackson's 3. And Ariana able to knock it down. Iowa State getting their second triple of the contest. Really work the shot clock and make Iowa State work, right?
Well, they know that they offensively are just not going to keep up with a team like Iowa State. They want to try to slow down the Cyclones.
And Haddad will pick up the personal. This time they do find Audie. And 1. That's her 3rd. Hare for 3. Got it. Rebound fought for and will belong to Krooks, who will outlet it to Hare. Numbers for Iowa State if they use it. 4 on 3. Hare the kick out. Jackson's 3. As Brown gets that board. First half winding down. Wilson. Right on cue.
Yeah, beautiful no-look pass there.
So Wilson able to knock down the 3. Iowa State with now 54 on the board. Williams to Brown. And 1.
Oh, really nice recognition there by Addie Brown. Just buries her deep. High-low entry pass.
And for Northern Illinois, it's Mbemba, Solberger, Sarah Kanta, Sorensen, and Hermosa. Here's a 3 by Sorensen that'll light the lantern. Sorensen leading the Huskies approach. She's got 8. Here's the dump down to Krooks. Great feed from Jackson and a better finish from Krooks. And Haddad trying to guard Krooks, giving up nearly a half foot. Brown will get it into Krooks to Hare for 3.
She is listed at 6'3", and I do believe she is all of 6'3".
Yeah. And how about the running shot there, played in by Sarah Kanta. State always looking inside. Krooks trying to get some room and wanting the ball here. Now Hare will get it to her. And Audie Krooks, that scoring binge continues, now with 30. Harris for three. Gets this one to go. Now 4 points away for 1,000 in her career. Saracanta. Boy, knocking it down. That's, you mentioned it. Hasn't taken a whole lot of threes this year, but finding that spot on the floor. Here's Williams, the crossover. Good with the jump shot. How about that out of Jada Williams? 9-second difference between shot and game clock. Saracanta picked up by Paul. Fires from the elbow and hits, and will get an and one opportunity. Reagan Wilson will look to drive and the kick. Here's Paul. And that's a shot she's been working on a lot. And Wilson on the floor. Reagan will kick out to Harris. The dump down to Taulale. Lilly works one way, goes back the other to get the deuce. Haddad at the high post. Sorensen, who's back in, now dumps it down, and getting the layup that time is Saracanta. What a feed.
Still just the two players in double figures for Iowa State. Of course, we've mentioned Audie Krooks, in case you're just joining us. 30 points on the day, only playing 19 minutes.
And Wilson will look to run it ahead. Into Williams. Hard spin, gets it to go. Boy, you know, you talked about Audie's numbers. 30 points here this afternoon in just 19 minutes. There aren't many, because the game has changed so much from the perimeter. But you think if you're a post player, you'd have to maybe look at some programs that would fit you. And I think Iowa State is showing that they're going to make a commitment, call it old school if you will, but to go to the block.
Well, and chatting with Coach Finley about that, and really from Audie's freshman year in that NCAA tournament when she had that huge game against Maryland to this last week when she scores 47 against Indiana. She's getting,
as the Huskies still have some road journeys ahead, as Mbemba able to get the bucket to go through. She now has 16. Tanky will enter it from the wing. Williams to Wilson. Shot clock winding down. That's Jensen. Sacred Heart put 99 on the board, 97 against Valparaiso, 98 against Norfolk State. And Taulale says, there's your 100. As Iowa State probably down to their final possession. Here's Williams, got the feed from Tanky, looking to host and entertain number 12 Iowa coming to town on Wednesday night. It is a final. Cyclones win at 105-52.